So today we're going to find out who is smarter, me or ChatGPT. Now, I figured out a way of doing this, and bear with me here. So we're going to start with the Turing test. So I assume people know what the Turing test is. It's the idea that if an AI can successfully imitate a human. So it's a test of a machine's ability to exhibit intelligent behavior equivalent to or indistinguishable from a human. Now, the problem with the Turing test is that most AIs are not designed to pretend to be a human, or what's the word? Imitate. Most AI are not designed to imitate a human. So let's just demonstrate the problem here. So what's the question that most humans wouldn't know the answer to? So let's just put a full stop here to make sure it understands. So this is already a failure because most humans wouldn't know what closure is. So that, it's stylized its response, but the fact that ChatGPT knows everything, it's a complete polymath, as they say, causes it to fail the test. It also typed this response far quicker than a human could. So essentially, AI fails the Turing test because firstly, it's way too quick. And secondly, it has knowledge about every possible subject. Now, the question is, though, if you do a reverse Turing test and you get the AI to interrogate humans to try and figure out, so you have a human and the human is pretending to be an AI, can the AI figure it out? So I haven't done this before, so we're going to see what happens. You'll be speaking with three entities known as A, B, and C. Ask a series of questions. Ask a series of questions, one per message, and you will receive a response from each of A, B, and C. Then you will guess which was a human and ask another question. Okay. Right, so let's say that I'm going to be B. So what's my response to this? So obviously I'm not allowed to use Google or anything. Can you describe how you process natural language queries and generate responses? See, I'm instantly stumped. I don't know how to answer this. So how does an AI process natural language queries? See, I mean, if it had access to this, if it could see how long it takes me to write the response, I would already have failed the test, just from how slow I am. But yeah, I'm not going to be able to answer this very well. I don't really know how it works. And I probably know more than a pleb as we... Well, I know it's a terrible response, but I can't spend ages writing it. That would be cheating. So for our other responses, I think we can use the LM-sys. I just need a free way to access lots of different AI models. I think the LM-sys is a good way to do that. Right, so this will actually give me a response from two models. And even we don't know which models these are actually. This is awkward in that we're getting so much output. Alright, well we've got one, so let's... He can be A. We might have to... Cool. See, I thought it was going to try and guess Yeah, I was supposed to guess which was a human. Okay, what we'll do, we'll do 3 questions, and then we will... See, it's only asking us questions about AI, which isn't necessarily what I expected it to do. It could ask a question about anything. It could ask me about a question about, I don't know, some history question or a question about football. I would perform worse than an AI in most topics. Can you describe a scenario where your abilities would be limited or insufficient to provide a satisfactory response? So again, I'll respond as B. So I'm pretending to be an AI, so that's my response. Not a very long response, but it still took me longer to write it than it would for an AI to do. This will be the last question we'll do. We'll ask it to judge who is the human imposter in a minute. Yeah, so obviously I failed the reverse Turing test. The responses are significantly shorter. This suggests a lack of verbosity and thoroughness, lack of specificity. B's answer is very generic. This simplicity can be indicative of a human trying to sound like an AI without providing the depth expected from a trained model. Yeah, so what I've proved here is that basically AI fails the Turing test because it's too fast and too smart, whereas humans fail the reverse Turing test because we're too slow and too well, we're not knowledgeable enough. So, given that the AI fails the Turing test due to being too smart and humans fail the reverse Turing test due to being too stupid, I would argue that we've already gotten to the part where, if you consider that the Turing test was ever a valid test in the first place, then I think you would have to say that AI has already exceeded this test, right? Because the reason it fails is largely because it's not designed to pass the Turing test. So let's imagine you wanted to make ChatGPT respond more slowly. You could easily do that, right? Or make it pretend that it doesn't know things. You could easily do that. Whereas it would be very difficult to train a human to respond as quickly and be as knowledgeable as the AI. So essentially, if the Turing test is a valid test at all, then I'd say that AI actually has passed this test, or exceeded it. So that's it, I guess. Thanks for watching.